The text came in at 8:42 p.m. sharp. My sister's boyfriend is taking your spot. He's more fun. Hope that's okay. I stared at the screen. Not long, just long enough for the blood to drain from my face and return as a slow, boiling heat. I didn't respond with anger. Just 2 words. Got it. Then I calmly canceled the flights, the cabin rental, the car, every carefully planned reservation, gone with a few quiet clicks. I pressed confirm with a faint smile, her name still blinking across the screen like some kind of insult. She thought I'd be embarrassed, left in the dust. She thought I'd sulk, maybe cry, maybe beg. She had no idea who she just pushed over the edge. And that was only the beginning. We'd been married 9 years. Long enough to survive broke months, bury a dog, buy a house, and name a child we never had. Her name was Lindsay. I used to say it like a prayer. She laughed like sunlight, loved like fire. And for a long time, I believed what we had couldn't be broken. I still remember the first trip I planned for us, a rundown cabin, the cheapest I could afford back then, but she called the most thoughtful thing anyone had ever done for her. This trip, the one I had just canceled, was supposed to be like that, her birthday gift, a week in the Rockies, just us and her sister's family. Everything booked, everything perfect, until she decided I wasn't fun enough. The cracks came slowly. She lingered over her phone a little too long, laughed harder at jokes I hadn't told. She began taking late showers, leaving the house with fresh nails and vague explanations. I didn't jump to conclusions. I trusted her. Until one evening over dinner, I saw her quickly lock her phone. I didn't say a word, just watched, listened to the spaces between her excuses. I waited for silence to tell me what her voice wouldn't. One night, while she showered, I picked up her phone. Just one notification lit up the screen. Hope I get to sleep next to you this time. Dylan, her sister's boyfriend. The loudmouth who once spilled beer on my rug and joked that my TV was a little small for a guy. That Dylan. She was cheating on me with him. I returned the phone to the charger, calm and methodical. Emotion makes you careless. I needed to be sharp. The plan began with silence. That's the part they never see coming. I didn't confront her. I watched. 4 or 5 weeks, I documented everything. Screenshots, dates, deleted messages. I even placed an old phone beneath the passenger seat of her car with a voice recorder set to capture every whispered lie and every groan in the dark. She gave me everything I needed without even realizing it. I transferred the cabin booking into my name only, canceled her flight, moved funds from our joint account into a private one she didn't know existed, opened a P.O. box, consulted with a lawyer, not for divorce. Not yet. That would come later. First, I had to build the truth. Quietly, without drama. If I walked away too soon, I'd look like the problem. But if I waited, if I let her dig her own grave, I'd walk away with everything. Then came the trip, or rather, their trip. She left that morning, suitcase in hand, kissed my cheek like I was her Uber driver. "We'll catch up later," she said breezily. I smiled and waved her off. 3 hours later came the text. You could have told us you canceled everything." Then the calls. I didn't answer, but I did upload the cancellation emails to our shared Google Drive, conveniently visible to her sister, right beside a new folder labeled Read Me. Inside, screenshots, texts, audio recordings, a single note. "Since Dylan's so fun, I thought you'd enjoy hearing what you both sound like in surround sound. Don't worry. Everything's backed up multiple places. Enjoy the trip." They drove 6 hours to stand outside a lock cabin in 40-degree rain. Her sister called me, sobbing. I let it ring. Then I uploaded the entire folder to the family group chat. The one with her mother, her aunts, the family pastor, Dylan's boss, and his girlfriend. Oh! Did I forget to mention Dylan wasn't just cheating with my wife? Yeah, one message, one folder. One beautifully ruined family getaway. She came home alone. The confrontation wasn't loud. No yelling. No thrown dishes. It was worse. She walked in quietly, eyes red, voice barely a whisper. I messed up. I nodded. She waited for a fight, a breakdown, something. I just slid a manila envelope across the table. Divorce papers. Already signed. But can't we talk? We did, I said. You just weren't listening. She broke. I didn't. I'd already moved half our assets. The lawyer made sure I had leverage. And the prenup, the one she insisted we didn't need, I had her sign it 6 years ago on our anniversary, over wine and candlelight. She called it romantic. She signed her own exit papers with lipstick on her smile. It was never about revenge. It was about precision. I didn't yell, didn't beg, didn't hit back when she cried and begged and promised to change. I just watched the woman, who thought I'd never leave, realize I already had. She stayed with her sister for a while, then a hotel, then silence. Her Instagram went dark. So did Dylan's. I hear he lost his job. Something about company image. I suppose HR didn't appreciate all the fun he was having on business trips. I sold the house, moved 2 states away, new town, new number, new name on the mailbox. But I still make my coffee the same way. Still take long drives with the windows down. Still don't trust easily, but I sleep just fine now. Better, actually. People like to say forgiveness is strength. It's not. Strength is smiling while you're bleeding, waiting patiently, lighting the match only after the bridge behind you is already ash. Months later, she texted me, "Do you ever miss us?" I typed 3 words, not for a second. Then I blocked her. Some wound scar. Some hardened into armor. Mine? They became blueprints.